check this out. Stay tuned. What's happening, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today I have a little bit of a product introduction to you. It's more on the safety side of things, but it actually looks pretty damn cool. Any bikers out there? I used to have 2 bikes once upon a time, and this is my old helmet. I still kept it. I used to have a ZX14, also a Yamaha R6, and you know, I mean, it was fun times, but I literally sold them after, like, I would say maybe a year of having them, and I barely rode anything. I think I sold my ZX14 with like only 1,000 miles on it. I barely rode that thing, and that thing was a beautiful bike, man. Custom fairings, the whole 9. But that was the age when cell phone usage started going crazy, and people just, you know, it's worse today, well, because people obviously just don't mind their business anymore. Everybody's on their phone, nobody's watching where they're driving, and somebody riding a bicycle or motorcycle or even a pedestrian is at risk for getting killed. So this is one way to help alleviate that nonsense. I've been working with a supplier for a little bit of time where we got this down where it would actually help out the community a lot and keep you guys safe, and it's something that's really not that expensive. Okay, and I'll link this to my website in the description. It's pretty much a universal EL helmet light. So guys, as I said, this is a universal product. The length of these are around, I think 14 to 15 inches, somewhere around there. Now I have different designs as well. This is like a flame design, red with yellow. This is a slightly different design right here. I'll put the pictures and stuff up to the side, but these things look freaking super cool, super cool. And I was fortunate to work with my supplier to get some of them where they're not just, well, first of all, I'm getting them 4 in 1. So you're not just getting 2 per helmet, you're getting 4 EL strips, and you're getting a rechargeable battery that's IP65. So guys, obviously IP65, it'll help with the water dispersion, but obviously guys, do not submerge the battery in water. The kit comes, as I said, 4 strips, portable battery charger, a little charging cord. It's a micro USB, and it comes with a thick 3M tape piece of strip, as you saw in the intro. So it helps stick the battery to the helmet, and this is what I mean. So right here, the actual battery is curved. Okay, the bottom holder for it is curved, so you can stick it to the curvature of the helmet. Okay, so you don't have to worry now. So let's say some of them, like the old models and stuff like that, you would have like a long cord, and you could put 2 AA batteries in there, and they last for, you know, I mean, the battery time, it's pretty good. Some could last for 11 hours or more depending on how you're doing it. But the thing is, those weren't even waterproof at all, like the connections, things like that, they weren't. The thing about the old model is it comes with that long extension wire, so you would have to put that somewhere in your pocket. So now if you go somewhere and you take the helmet off and you yank on the wire because the battery part is still in your pocket, guess what? It'll break. So now this is right over here. You don't have to worry about anything breaking. Look how that looks. It actually looks pretty damn good. Now, I just want to show you how they make the batteries like this. Let me show you real quick. 1 second. Let me just unplug this. 1, 2. Now, actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you with a different battery so we don't get this confused. See over here, this back part, notice it's curved, so it fits the curvature of the helmet nicely. Now, this is made to, so let's say you have to charge your battery. Now, initially, there's juice in these batteries and it'll work, but I don't know how long it's gonna work for. So what I would tell you is when you get your kit, plug it in for about 2-3 hours, let it charge fully. It might take even less time because there is juice in here. Look, when I press this, see that red light that comes on? Okay, and there's 3 modes to this. So this is off. When you press it, it stays, the light stays stagnant on. Press it again, it blinks. Press it again, it blinks even faster. This is like super foggy, inclement weather where you want people to see you. So you can decide whatever you want. And then when you press it again, then it's off. Okay? So what you do is, this can be popped out easily. Let me show you. There you go. So that piece pops out nice and easy. This is the indoor part. So this is the piece right here that the 3M is gonna go on the back of, and this part sticks to the helmet. So now you could pop this piece off. You can unplug, okay? You can unplug your EL stickers and just take this piece right here, take it inside, open this port right here, charge it up, and when you bring it back, just go like this, and we're back in business. That's it. That's pretty much it. Now, I just wanted to show you something. In here, okay, inside here, there are 4 very, very fine prongs, okay? See right here? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if the GoPro is gonna pick it up, but there's 4 little prongs, and there's an indent right here. Only 1 indent in there. Now, this is what I want to show you. Let me see. Gotta make sure. Gotta get this on tape. Okay, so here's the thing. Now there's rubber boots over here, and what ended up happening was one of my prongs were a little bent. So I ended up having to pull out the rubber boot and it broke, which that was on me. There's an arrow on this thing right here, okay? That arrow coincides with this button. So you put it in, you plug it in just like so. The arrow on the same side. Now when you plug it in, there's a line, there's a line all the way over here. See this line? This one right up here. Plug it in, because when the booth is on, okay? When that booth is on, you're gonna feel it like it stopped, but it's not stopped yet. See, with the boot off, you can actually see it, and then you press it in until you plug it in, until it gets to that line, and that's when it's in. With the boot in, it's gonna feel like it's in, but it's not. Okay, I'm just letting you know that. And what the boot that's in here, that helps with the waterproofing of it, or to repel water, so to speak. Okay, but here's the thing. Let's say you did break this boot, okay? Let's say you did break it for shits and giggles. All you gotta do is stick your stickers in a way where you can mount it. You don't have to mount it like this. You can mount it upside down, okay? So if it does rain or whatever, the water's leaking down and it's not going inside of the hole. And what I would recommend is put some dielectric grease in here to make those prongs, to prevent them from rusting and prevent any type of water from getting inside of the holes of this this prong right here, okay, which is the female portion of it. So just be aware of that, okay? And that's really it. You know what I mean? Just make sure you get it, you charge it. Now guys, this is gonna definitely take some finessing. Obviously, you saw in the time lapse at the beginning of the video how I stuck this. Make sure you wipe down your helmet clean. Guys, I would tell you, get some adhesion promoter. It will help a lot with making sure this thing sticks. But I will tell you, I work with them, so we got 3M backing, which is awesome. And have yourself, obviously you saw a hair dryer because it's so cold outside right now. It's like 18 degrees outside. So I didn't do any work outside. I'm literally in my daughter's room. Look at this, garlands and all types of, don't get me started. But I got no choice because the other kids are outside and they're making a lot of noise. So this is the only quiet room that I have. So sorry for the scenery, as you can see. Look at that. Look at that vanity right there. So anyway, so what I want to tell you is, while you're doing this, make sure you're measuring. As I said, it'll take some finessing. Measure, remeasure, and it'll look freaking awesome when it's done. But just, you know, set yourself up. As I said, the rubber boot is nice to have, obviously, but if it does happen to break on accident, okay, I'm not saying it will. I ended up breaking mines because of what I was doing, okay? So I'm, you know, I was testing everything out and whatnot, so I wanted to make sure you guys have all the information. The way I have it mounted here, you could flip it upside down. So now if you get stuck, let's say you're riding and you get stuck in the rain, you don't have to worry about this shit malfunctioning on you, if you get what I'm saying. So measure, remeasure, stick it nice and even, and that's really... So guys, once again, before we test this out, don't forget, read your product manual, okay? Once this is finished charging, while it's charging, this button is gonna be red. When it's done, it's gonna be green, okay? It's like the voltage is very low on there. It's about 3.7 volts, and you could charge this about like probably over 500 times. So they did a lot of testing on this stuff. So I think we're pretty much good to go. But other than that, you know, definitely like, subscribe, comment, and let's get this party on the road. All right, guys. So just for some context, I have not charged this battery yet, and I've been testing it and testing it, and it still did not die yet. So now, obviously, I'm gonna flip the helmet up. I know you can't see; it's pretty dark in here. I'm in my room right now. I'm gonna push this button on the back. See it? It's activated. Now look at this. Looks pretty damn good, right? So at least people can see you. You know what I mean? And as I said, I've managed to work with them and get some of the kits with 2 different colors. So some of them are red and blue, some of them are pink and other colors, some of them are yellow and green, I think. So as I said, once I finish with this video, I'm gonna upload the information to my website so you guys can see like the different colors and stuff like that. Please be careful, guys, when you're selecting whatever colors, that, you know, make sure you get the colors that you like or you want, okay? So just be aware of that, okay? So now got that right there. Now if you press the button, this is the first mode, press the button again, it'll just blink like this, stagnant. Yep. And one more press, it'll go pretty fast. That's pretty damn fast. It hurts my eyes. My eyes are very sensitive. I have pretty damn good vision, but it comes at a price. So turn that. Now the 4th press, it'll be off. So let's put it back on stagnant mode, and that's really it. So guys, definitely like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. But this is a really nice addition, especially if you ride a lot. It'll help at least keep you safe. And guys, as I said before, adhesion promoter. Well, first of all, make sure you wipe your helmet down, use some rubbing alcohol or Windex or whatever, get any type of oils or whatever off the helmet. Then what I'll tell you to do is exactly where you're gonna stick this, have somebody help you, use some tape or whatever to figure out exactly what areas you're gonna be sticking it on, and make sure everything is nice and proportionate, as you see right here. I'm kind of like OCD like that, so I couldn't help myself, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, and I told you about the battery and stuff already, so that's pretty much it. So guys, as I said again, definitely like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think, and all the descriptions are going to be on my website, all the links, and I will talk to you guys soon. Take it easy.